Hello again. Hope everybody's doing well today. Yeah, I'm at work. I'm not driving at this point. I'm taking my 30-minute break. Thought I'd sit here and take a few minutes and try to do a little bit of a video for everyone. I understand that what I originally just started to do this channel for, it's turned into something a little different than that. Not a bad thing. I've talked about profiling. I've talked about bullying. My wife has got on here and she has talked about what it's like to do or endure being adopted and listening to people and other kids and other people shunning them and putting people down, which is a form of bullying. My channel's almost turned into almost motivational. Not complaining about that. So with all that being said, I've went through a lot of things in my entire life. I'm 50 years old. I've said that in a couple other videos. Wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I'm not going to talk about current events. I'm not going to talk about what's going on in the world. Just kind of let people kind of get to know me a little bit. I was born in southeast Missouri, a little town called Sikeston, Missouri. I was born to a Mr. and Mrs. Charles Williams. It was May of 1968. I lived most of first 9 years or whatever or so in Sikeston. My mom and dad split up when I was 5. Just couldn't get along. It happens. My mom moved me and my brothers off to Tennessee, which I ended up growing up the rest of my childhood till I was 16. No, I take that back. I just told a lie. Till I was 15. I moved back and forth between 13 and 15 from Nashville, Tennessee to Sikeston, Missouri. Moving back and forth from my mom and my dad. But anyway, getting back to the rest of that part. As far as the bullying goes, the reason I'm so much against the bullying, I grew up in the projects. I was dirt poor. I was bullied. In my bullying video, I was telling you how I was 12 years old, 256 pounds. I was about 4'3" tall and about as wide. So all the fat jokes out there, I know how hurtful they are. But don't let anybody put you down. Don't let anybody take you down like that. Because remember this, one day, just one day, you may lose all that weight. And you look back on them, and they may have found all that weight. A thing called karma. Can be kind of fun in a way. My own little brother used to make fun of me. He was a little skinny kid. He turned sideways, stick his tongue out, he'd look like a zipper. Now here we are. He's 48. He wears a bigger size pants than I do, and he's steadily gaining weight. So don't let that stuff bother you the best you can. I know it's hard. But anyway, I got picked on. I got beat up. I got pounded on. I I got treated pretty bad by other kids. Not my parents, my other kids. This in turn had made me be a very violent young man. I got into boxing in a school called Rose Park Elementary. I started playing football at Rose Park Elementary. I was sparring with a young man, quite a bit older than I was. And something happened. He swung and I ducked or something, and I caught him in the stomach, knocked him off his feet. Something clicked. I don't got to put up with that no more. I'm not condoning anyone else to fight. I'm not condoning anybody to go down the road I went. But no one picked on me after that. Let's put it that way. The downside to that was 7th grade. I'd gotten behind in school because I had gotten in so much trouble in school for fighting. 7th grade school system in Missouri decided we're done. I got expelled from school. I got a 7th grade education. So I'm not the smartest man in the world. However, I had dreams. I had hopes just like everyone else. One of my dreams was driving a truck. I do that now for a living. One of my dreams, I remember at 5 years old, I turned and looked at my dad. He was sitting on the couch. I was eating a bowl of chocolate pudding. No wonder I was so fat, right? I said, Dad, we was watching a TV show, we was watching wrestling on TV. Turned and looked at my dad. I said, Dad, when I get older, I want to do this. That was a dream. It happened. I didn't get in WWE. I didn't go WCW. The only thing I did was I worked as a professional in the independent circuit. I did it for 18 years. Had 17 heavyweight titles, 9 tag team titles. I had a blast. My ring name was Bone Crusher. At one time there was a tag team, me and another gentleman. We was called the Bone Crushers. We both had a really good career. We were both retired. But on the same note, my point is on this whole video, don't let people put you down. Don't let people steal from you what your potential is. Here I am now, 50 years old. During the time I've done my wrestling, I also adopted children. So I know that's how I know a little bit about that. I have one of my sons is a juggalo. Nothing wrong with that. Got to be individual. My brother-in-law, who's a new member of the Juggalos, which is one of the videos I have on here with him, talking about bullying and things like that. He was bullied as a child. His sister was bullied as a child because she's the one that's the thumbnails on there. You don't see her face. She's not comfortable on camera. That's okay. She don't have to be. She was being brave and put her story out here. I've done a whole lot of different things. I've done good things. I've done bad things. I'm also a biker, which I've said that. I don't get to ride much right now due to work, but that and the fact that my scooter's tore up right now. I take care of a family before I can fix it. It's okay. Not to a wreck. mechanical issues. Anything that you guys see fit that may think that I could probably talk about on here, go to my comment section. Let me know. I will do my best to do some research. Got questions for me? Hey, I'll do my best to get to you and answer your questions. If it's a good enough question that I can't just answer by writing or responding or replying to your message, I may just do a video on it. But my videos aren't based on what everybody else thinks. My videos are based on what my thoughts are, my opinions. And this is just me. I'm not a well-educated fellow. But on the same note, you know, I've got all kinds of stuff lined up for later. I'm in the works of trying to get some more interviews done. You know, so hang in there. And you kids that's in foster care, don't let people bully you about it. Not necessarily your fault that you're in foster care. There's other reasons for people being in foster care and being adopted, other than, oh, that's a bad kid. Oh, that's a kid that has robbed, stolen, and hurt people. Or hey, that kid's a gangbanger. That's why he's in foster care. It's only his other option other than going to jail. Not in the state of Missouri. You will go to a boys' home, a juvie jail. And if the offense is bad enough, you will go to the state penitentiary system when you're done. Now, a lot of people think that my YouTube videos a lot of people may think my YouTube videos are full of smoke and mirrors. They're really not. I do comment a lot on the biker scene. I do understand their profiling. Because of my history as far as living in the projects, I've also seen the profiling on black folks. I've seen people profile against bikers. I've seen people profile you just because of the way you look. I have seen people treat people differently that have ink on their skin, tattoos. Give these guys a chance. Not all of them may not be good, but you're going to find there's a lot more of them out there that are good than bad. You're going to find out that a lot of these people mean well. A lot of these people will be there for you when nobody else will. Just like the LBGL GT. Yeah. The LBGTs people. If you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. You know, just because they're part of that community doesn't make them bad people. They're humans. They got feelings. It's like me and you. Some of them are very opinionated. A friend of mine really truly is. Very, very opinionated. But you know, it's okay. That's what makes this country right. That's what makes this country the country that it is. We all have the right for our opinion. With that being said, you guys keep it straight out there. Stay safe. Keep your knees in the breeze. And if you're a cager, hey, give us a break. We don't have the protection you got. And I know there's some of the bike guys out there that ride crazy. Walking wheelies down the interstate at 100 mile an hour. I'm not one of those guys. So, you guys take it easy. Be safe. Keep your knees in the breeze. And I'll catch you another time. Hope this video gets you to know me a little bit better. And I hope this video inspires you to give me ideas. Things you might want to hear about. Or situations that I don't know that happened to you. And I know there's situations out there that some of you people will never, ever share. Can't blame you. For all you people that's been bullied, for all you people that's been done wrong, for everybody that's been treated like crap, getting out alone. There's others of us out here like you. Remember that. Alright, y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you another day.